Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Female Zuko Was Muscular's girlfriend. So, the What If Zuko Was Muscular's girlfriend, and of course, so, and she's immortal. She has the powers of infinity and zero. The, yeah. So, yeah. Basically, the, the, so let's begin. At age of 3, that's how she met Muscular at age of 3. Muscular was the same age as her, so yeah. So then and every time he sees her, every time he sees her, she always he always calls him, he always calls her like the sweetheart, like the hottie, or something. So, yeah. And she enjoys it because she has beauty and brains. He has the strength, or bronze, and the that duo it would have been. And so at age of 4, her parents took her to a quack doctor, and so she has fire manipulation on top of it. So, yeah. So she has beauty, brains, overpowered girl with fire manipulation. She's immortal. So, yeah. Then after that, she tells her boyfriend and that then she has a quirk. What was her or his? Alright. So basically Zuko, or no, I'll just say Zumi. So basically Zumi, he and Muscular or dating all the way to 15. They go to UA. Actually, when they got to there, or before, he actually tells Zumi that without her, he would have probably been like always been on a rampage. He's like all the time. Yeah. And she understands. And she also told him that that's why he spend more time with you than eh? Eh? So then at the USJ or no at UA they do the same thing. I'm skipping all the way to the because in this alternate timeline, this muscular one, he ends up not killing the Koda's parents, so Koda's parents are still lives. So then, yeah. So then the whole thing happened. So then then All Might versus All for One. And guess who got kidnapped? Zumi. And Muscular was not very happy with the villains. As heck, even some of the villains, like twice. Of course, Toga was like went into other room, like or went to the bar, and let's say Zumi, he was strapped to the bed, getting molested, like raped. Yeah. As the Muscular asked All Might that if it's okay with him to participate in this battle. Okay? As Muscular understands that you really love Zumi that much, don't you? Yeah. If anything happens to her, I'll make sure that no one or whoever did anything to touch her, I will make sure that they'll take their last breath. And plus, in this alternate timeline thing, he doesn't have the scar thing on his face. This part, right? Yeah. So basically, yeah. So when got to there, huh? Zumi was so like embarrassed, that she can't even like her hands were tied to the edges of bed and her feet. Yeah. But when Muscular was like, "Where is she?" Hmm. So as he hears like gurgling, like little murmuring, as he goes into one of the bedrooms, and as he saw her like naked body with like those like hypnotized thing, because she was so confused. Her brain was like deep fried. As he walks over, unties her, 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 as he lifts her up and hugs her, not too tightly, but as he can't believe that someone tried to ream his girlfriend hen. So he radios it in, and as let's say Nazu had some spare clothes. That was a perfect size for Zumi. So Muscular her was a little bit angry. But before her, or after she puts them on, then the portal opens up, teleporting her and the League of Villains. As he's getting mad. And like he got so mad that even his bloodthirsty. Yeah. And no, I don't have any naked pictures of what Zumi would look like. But thank goodness. Yeah. Just picture her. Hey? So then she tried to regain her insanity thing, as All for One like used control to take control of her entire body to do his bidding. And then, like, All Might versus actually it would be All Might versus All for One, but it's All Might versus the mind-controlled Zumi. So, Muscular sees her, or no, he sees his wife, or his girlfriend, battles against All Might. He's confused. But then he realized it was the mind control. So he beats All for One, like knocking his butt out. As he says that you who mind controlled my girlfriend, and you kidnapped her, or your League of Villains kidnapped her and raped her. As Toga tells, or actually, Toga was nicer in this What If. She, said, hunting her, raping her thing. She, made sure she was as him. So then when All Might tells Muscular to help him, sure. So he walks over as Zumi's using her quirk. This is when she's under mind control thing. As he walks over and took him, he took her by the arm and brings it closer to him as he hugs her. As she snapped back into reality. As she starts to tear up. As she cried into his arms. As Muscular says, that's alright. And All Might understands so All for One is about to try to retake control, but then the All Might says, no, you're not, as he punches him right in the face. Yeah. As Muscular says, or hit All Might, I'll beat him around for you. Okay? So All Might took care of the Zumi, and Muscular just beats around All for One with brutal attacks. And he flippin' killed All for One. And so yeah, who actually, yeah. So then after that day after, or actually a couple months later, she got pregnant thing. Like her belly was so big. And she was ready. Yeah. So Muscular knows that the and plus Nezu knows that they raped her, but she wants or he wants to do that, or not to rape her, but after they got married. In this alternate one, he is more not very like murderous thing, but instead he's more kind-hearted. So yeah. So Zuko, no, or no, Zumi gave birth to the villains' like kids, and as Nezu asked Zumi, "What did they do to you when 1 month ago, or a couple months ago?" Well, it was a little bit hazy, but after kidnapped from the camp park or camp to their base, they took me, or I woke up in the, I was strapped to a bed and had those people, or those bad people, no, did that to me. Him. But there was a one kind other girl. I believe her name is Toga, Himigo Toga. Was kind to me. Okay? So yeah. So then the Zuko ends up or Zumi ends up and no right home. So the other child thing was, of course, a boy. Here. Or he has all the villains' powers. Like Dobby, Shiraki-sen, Kirigiri, Mustard, and I always end up saying Mustard for this guy. I know that his name is, I can't read that. Is it Mustard? So yeah. And then so yeah, all those villains except for Magnus and Toga. They cared about him, or cared about Zumi, but the other boys, or like other boys, like molested Zumi, or like, and of course, Muscular was not in the League of Villains, so he doesn't count. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 people. Yeah. Hold on, give me a moment. And now I'm back. So yeah, yeah. So she has 10 quirks in, or like, for the child. This kid has 10 quirks. Like, he has teleportation. He has decay. He has everything. So, yeah. He was so, or no, Zumi was so embarrassed. Embarrassed by even the thought of it. So, yeah. So, Muscular knows that. So, they got married when they were 18. They got married, and so Muscular wanted to do it. So he ends up telling her, no, do it with me. Not, I don't strap you to the bed. Okay? As she says, sure. As they do the deed, like a proper way. And a couple months later, Zumi gave birth to her. Yeah. So, it was super weird. And with how we went from being a, plus this is a reboot one, 2.0 or 3. I lost count. So, one of those. So they basically, Zumi and, of course, had a, like, really good moments, like going to UA to becoming the pro hero. No? Until we got to the part, she was kidnapped and got molested, and yeah. So, yeah, then the 2 kids grew up. Together. So, yeah. The so their kid, this one, had the same powers, like quirks, as Muscular and her mother, but it's called Flaming Muscular. Flaming Muscular. It's a combined of Muscular's quirk and Zumi's fire manipulation. So every time that she uses it, like, makes her body stronger, and plus it every time she's near flames, like if she's near something that's hot, she grows stronger. And yeah. So then yeah. So, yeah. So now this is the end of the what if thing. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and everything. So, yeah, go check out the other old ones that were about this, but yeah. So, bye bye.